Hey guys, it's Retro Babe broadcasting straight from my closet again, and today we are reacting to an absolute gem of 1980s television, Love Connection. If you've never seen this show, buckle up. It's like The Bachelor, but with perms, shoulder pads, and a lot more awkwardness. Let's get into it.
Loves to dance. He says that he's been misreading signals and has had to slow down lately. And he claims that his part-time job is a great way to meet women. Please welcome Ray Bennett. Ray, how are you?
What? I'm just goofing. New boot goofing. Oh!
So you have this great job that helps you meet women.
Yeah,
Now, are you a bartender or a disc jockey or what?
Better,
what?
better. I'm part-time. I promote for rock and roll bands on the Sunset Strip, and I just have the option of just meeting women all day long.
Yeah.
I love it.
Promoting rock and roll bands on the Sunset Strip.
Yeah, you know,
Like
pass
at
out
Grizzards
flyers.
or places like, what is that place?
Gazzari's, the Troubadour, the Rocks. You know,
all
just
of
out
those places. I
passing
see.
out flyers all day long.
Yeah.
Stay in there. Hello, how are you?
Have any of these women that you've met ever turned into a serious relationship, or is it all just kind of superficial?
It's superficial, but gotta tell you, if I've had like 40 or 50 like one-night stands, just meeting these women on a strip. It's
Well, I won't
true.
ask you to define that. I just take your word. And you say you had to slow down.
Yeah, usually because with these women, I'm usually a very aggressive person. But I usually now, over the years, I'll let them do the initiating because, you know, I've been slapped like a couple of times. It's like, whammo, whammo. And they're sitting there going, I go, what'd you do that for? He goes, I'm not ready for it. So I let them do the initiating.
Uh-huh. Well, okay. Let's take a look at the women that Ray had to choose from. Now, remember, you're going to pick the woman that you think's best for him. First, there's Maria. She enjoys dancing and miniature golf. She thinks that there are some great places to meet men, like bars, beaches, Navy bases. She usually dates once a week, and she says that good looks are not a priority for her, and here's what she's looking for instead.
An honest, sincere person. Someone that can talk to me, doesn't have to yell at me, can tell me whatever he wants to tell me, because I'm going to either take it and deal with it as I can, or the door's right there if you don't like it.
Girl, same. Also, shout out to her for saying
Next, Dawn,
the
she
doors
works
are
out
right over
regularly.
there
She
if you don't
loves
like
music.
it.
She'd like to meet a man who is talkative and considerate with a firm chin and larger hands. We asked Dawn if she usually kisses on a first date. Here's what she said.
Big hands. Oh, okay, specific.
If I felt it was right, if, you know, I really liked the guy and I felt he really liked me, I would
Also, she's like, yeah, I'll
kiss
kiss
him.
on
I
the
wouldn't
first
do
date if
anything
it
else,
feels
like
right,
a little
but
pet or
nothing
something.
crazy.
I don't think it's too good to, you know, go all out and start making out on the first date. You don't even really know the person.
It's the most practical
Finally,
and
Darcy
used
says that
dating
sometimes
advice
she goes
I've
to
ever
nightclubs by
heard.
herself. She describes herself as, quote, wild at times. She says that lately she's been losing interest in the men that she's been meeting after 2 weeks, or the men that she's been meeting after, I suppose, she's been with them for 2 weeks. And it seems that a lot of guys approach her at work, and here's more on that.
I already know Ray's gonna pick her. Like, zero suspense here.
Unfortunately, you have
Zero
to sift through those
suspense.
too. You know, once in a while you'll get someone who will just be completely covered with oil and grease, and he'll just look at you, ooh, baby, you know, will you go out with me? And I'm like, I don't think so. 1-900-GET-REAL, you know?
Okay. Those are the 3 women Ray had to choose from. It's time for you to decide who you would match him up with, if you'll do that now. Going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll meet the woman that Ray selected here. Everything that happened on their date, we'll do it. 2 and 2. Be right back at you. All right, we're back. Ray's going to tell us who he selected.
I picked Darcy.
Haven't seen each other since their date. We always hear
Yep,
both sides.
I called it. He picks
Sarah,
Darcy.
Wiggle.
And-
Wiggy. Well, Darcy, I'll get it. It's Wiggy, right?
Yes, it's a wiggy.
Yeah, nice to have you here, Darcy.
you.
Make yourself at home back there, and Ray will start us off.
We went to, what was it? Actually, we met up at the 7-Eleven.
You met at the 7-Eleven.
Yeah, she came over at the 7-Eleven because if you live in Hawthorne, it's...
Only Mr. Hollywood would do it.
And their first date starts at
So we met at
a
the
7-Eleven.
And I looked her over. She was wearing some nice, you know,
You
Hollywood...
looked her over?
Yeah, she came up in the car, looked her over, had some really nice sunglasses on, driving gloves, which was kind of neat, and I go, okay, this is great. I liked it.
And what did you think of Ray when you saw him, Darcy?
He was dressed really casual in shorts and like a tank top. He kind of looked pretty dorky. I don't know.
Honestly, she's not wrong. Poor Ray. He's just trying to bring California vibes, and Darcy's already roasting him on national
Well,
TV.
Ray, so...
Oh, why not?
Yeah, so what do you jump in her car or your car?
Yeah, we jumped to the car, and she did all the driving. She came down from Lancaster. We went down to Hermosa Beach. Then we found
Does this seem romantic to you at all, this whole procedure?
Kind of, sort of. It was like
Kind
more
of,
of a
sorta?
friend. It was more of a friendship kind of thing.
So you're down at Hermosa, and you're doing what?
We went down to find a nice place to park. Then she goes, "Hey, you want to see my whip?" I go, "Did you bring it?" I go, "Yeah, I brought the whip." So she lifted up the trunk, and she brought out this whip. And as it's in there, she starts twirling around and twirling around. Then I set up a couple of Coke cans out there, and she just went, whammo, and it snapped it right off. It was great.
Wait, what? She pulls out a literal bullwhip from her trunk. This is the most chaotic first date energy I've ever seen. Ray's just setting up Coke cans for her to practice in the parking lot like it's totally normal. We need a Darcy spinoff immediately.
Yahoo!
So not just another pretty face.
Just not a pretty face. Learning the whip.
So is this like a bull whip, like one of those 12-foot bull whips?
Yeah, it's a 9-foot leather bullwhip. Exactly. You get it at a horse and feed shop.
You what? A horse and feed shop,
Right,
yes. And how does this come in handy, Darcy?
Well,
are you snapping snakes as you walk down the road, or what?
I use it for self-protection mainly. And
Self-protection,
yeah,
so no one can get within 9 feet of you or their eyes.
18 feet, every which way. I don't really use it on anybody. I've hit myself several times with it.
So you've had the whip demonstration. Now what happened?
Then we went down to Redondo and stuff. We had a couple of drinks down there. Then she wanted to do like shopping and stuff. So I go, what do you want to shop for? She goes like skull earrings and handcuffs and yeah, kind of neat stuff like that. And then she goes, yeah. So we went shopping around. She wanted to get this like bustier thing. It was like a Madonna black bustier thing. And her favorite color is black. So I go, perfect. So she would, get
Black
ready
is
for the image.
presence of all color.
That's it. That's it.
Just no black roses, Chuck.
I'm sorry?
No black roses.
So after the whip demo, they go shopping for skull earrings, handcuffs, and a black bustier. Just your standard Sunday outing, right after church.
Described as a two-fisted drinker. Boom, boom, boom.
And so we went out dancing. We're 4 or 5 songs later. We were all sweaty, panting, and sticky, and just panting like dogs on the dance floor.
They go dancing, take a bunch of shots, and end up drenched in sweat. This date sounds less like romance and more like a 80s music video that went off the rails.
Blowing each other off, cooling us down. There, and start, getting towels and stuff. It was kind of neat.
I've never had a date like this on the show. I have to admit, these are things that I've never heard before. So how did this date end?
It ended about like 12:30. We were both on the tired side, and she had to go see her dad. So what I did is have her drop me off on the freeway on-ramp. It's really weird. It's great because she doesn't know her way around at all. So it's just like, here, just drop me here. You're a little tired. This is the way home. And
so she drops you off on the freeway on-ramp,
right,
and you walk home.
And I walk home, yeah. The reason being...
Okay. This part, Ray literally has her drop him off on the freeway on-ramp at the end of the night. Imagine going on a date and having margaritas, watching whip tricks, shopping for handcuffs, and then, just casually getting left on the freeway. Wow. Iconic.
Because she
That's
doesn't.
convenient, though,
Yeah,
that
it
you
was
could live that close.
5 minutes away.
Right.
I felt kind of strange about dropping him off at the freeway, but, you know, he insisted that I drop him off there. He didn't want me to get lost after dropping him off at home
Yeah, well,
and
that was
then
kinda
coming
nice.
back and getting lost trying to find the freeway. So it felt funny. I didn't really want to drop him off there, and I'd never done that before, but...
Yeah, I've never heard of anyone ever doing that before, but I guess it worked for you. So.
Yeah, it was fine. So just a hug and a kiss on a cheek, and, you know, I didn't want to...
He sneaked that in, Chuck.
Did he?
He snuck that.
Yeah.
I grabbed a hold of his face, turned it sideways, and gave him
Let's take a look and see who the audience picked for you. I guess this worked, and we're going to find out pretty soon. They picked Darcy 52%, as a matter of fact. All the way from Lancaster, if you'd like to ask her out again.
So apparently the audience loved Darcy as much as rated, 52%, picked her. And honestly, after the whip scene, who else was it going to be? Who else?
We'd be happy to pay for it.
Darcy, would you like to get some more peach margaritas?
I'd love to.
Come on out, Darcy.
Okay, wow. Wow. That was one of the wildest Love Connection episodes I've ever seen. Whips, bustiers, sweaty dancing, freeway drop-offs. This was not your average first date. But what did you guys think? Would you have picked Maria, Dawn, Darcy? Drop it in the comments and let me know if you want more retro dating show reactions. Don't forget to like, hit subscribe, and I will see you next time, hopefully not on a freeway rant.